Yeah, here we go again. This is my last rodeo, though. This is my very last time. 1 second. This is my very last time doing a video about Sean Ray or going back and forth with Sean Ray on the internet or anything like that. It's my last video. But I'm not going to give Sean the satisfaction of me posting on my page some shit about him. That's what he does. That's what he wants. He like controversy because it keeps him relevant. He all has been that can't let shit go. He's very jealous. He's a very jealous guy because he couldn't do what I've done. That's what this is all about. Sean Ray ain't gonna come up in my conversation with nobody. I don't give a damn about Sean Ray. It's always him starting shit. So he goes on Valuetainment.
Current era against your era.
No, none of these guys in the top 10. The one that could be the top 10 would probably be Dexter Jackson, but the other guys, no. These guys are right where they need to be for their timing, and they're lucky that Dexter's not 10 years younger.
They couldn't be Dexter if he was 10 years younger.
Dexter in his prime couldn't make the top 6 of the Olympia, and I was there.
And he says, I was just answering the questions. Well, all I did was answer the questions. But there's a way on how you answer the question. Shots was fired when you came out and you said,
Dexter in his prime couldn't make the top 6 of the Olympia, and I was there.
Say that one more time. Dexter in his prime couldn't make a top 6 during your era.
During my era, yeah.
I beat Dexter when he was in his prime. I was there. He wouldn't make the top 10, which I made the top 10 my first 3 years that you beat me. Does that make any sense? But then he goes on to say, I wouldn't make the top 6 or some shit like that. What makes you think you can make the top 6, but I can't make the top 6? You wouldn't have made the top 6 had Flex and Kevin and all those guys was on. You beat those dudes when they was off. You couldn't even beat a broken down Dorian Yates to win the title, homie. He had a torn tricep, bicep, torn pec, everything tore up, and you still couldn't beat him. You're not that good, dog. You're not as good as you think you are. And we're going to get into all of that. We're going to get into all of that. But to get back to him in the Valuetainment interview, well, after that interview, he came out and he told Patrick, damn, I wish I wouldn't have said that about Dexter. Because he know that was wrong for him to say that. So what he did was he made a rebuttal video on Digital Muscle saying, so he went from, listen now, he went from I wouldn't make the top 10 or the top 6 to Dexter was young his first 3 years. He was pretty much, I was a baby. His first 3 years, he was young. That wasn't nowhere near his prime. Had he come out and say that the very first time on an interview that got 3, 4, 5 million followers, then, that would have been a different story. But the first thing Patrick told me when I got in there and we started getting ready to do, he's about to bring Sean's name up. He said, we're about to talk about your best friend, Sean Ray.
I want to talk about your best friend here, Sean Ray, okay?
Then we went into break, and then he said, listen, he said, Sean said one thing that he regrets saying is you, talking about you, because he knew he was straight up wrong. So I took it easy on him. Me being the nice guy who I am, I don't bother nobody. I don't mess with nobody, man. But if you push me, then I got to come get you. I got to clap back. That's how things is. That's what a real man gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm only going to do this last video, and that's going to be it. I'm done with Sean after this. But when you go in there and say you want to make the top 10, I mean, what makes you think you can beat these guys and I can't, though, dog? That's what I want to know. People always talk about the 90s era. Listen, bro. We're both 5'6.5", 5'7". And in fact, you actually an inch taller, not an inch, but a tad bit taller than me. About this much taller than me. I know everybody think I'm taller than Sean, but he actually a little taller than me. He's taller than me by this much. So how do you get a person, guys, just think about this. I know y'all are huge Sean Ray fans, and I got my fans. Everybody got their fans, and they gonna, you put some negative on my page, my fan gonna tear your ass up, period. I ain't got to respond. I got amazing fans. I love my fans for that. But let's just throw the fans away, put the fans to the side for a minute, and use common sense. If you know bodybuilding. If you don't know bodybuilding, you're going to think stupid shit anyway. This is bodybuilding. Get two guys, same height, same condition, right? But the other one's 20 pounds bigger. Same condition, same shape almost. Both of them got amazing shapes. It's common sense. No way he's beating a bigger guy. It ain't going to happen. 20 to 25 to 30 pounds bigger than him. It ain't gonna happen. Sean wasn't competing against guys my height, at my weight, at my shape, back then. When Kevin Lerone seen us backstage when he competed, he's like, man, this era, all of you guys are freaking huge. That's what came out of his mouth. He couldn't believe how big we were. You got to keep in mind, Kevin Lerone 245 on stage. I'm 235, but Kevin 5'10", I'm 5'6". Put your little ass in this era. Sean, you'll be a freaking classic physique dude. You wouldn't even be in the open class. You'll get smoked up here with us. Now, if you gonna sit up here and say Dexter's lying, Sean is still placed it, Sean would get smoked. These guys back then wasn't this big. There's a lot of shit that they let go back then. Loose hamstrings, loose glutes. Those guys that had loose hamstrings and glutes will get smoked these days. Yeah, trust me. You know, look at Flex, amazing Flex Wheeler physique. But we got another guy who got just amazing physique as Flex. Liner Biecki. But you turn Liner around, and hamstrings and glutes, that's what kill him every time. You got to be in shape from head to toe these days. Look at Big Ramy. Big Ramy, big as hell, but he still got shredded hamstrings and glutes. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I always say you can't compare eras. This era is all about being full. That era is all about being dry. I did them both. Everybody said, you got the bubble gut. Yeah, but look at all the weight I had to put on from a bantamweight to what I am now. 2005, 6, from 2000. From when I turned pro all the way up to 2010, I ain't had no bubble gut. That's over the years. I've been doing this 50 years. I mean, excuse me. I'm 50 years old. I've been doing this shit for 22 years as a pro. 30 years of my whole career. You know what I'm saying? So, Sean, let me tell y'all the real reason why Sean retired. Sean didn't want no smoke with me and Melvin. Me and Melvin was on Sean's ass 2001. All you got to do is go look at the videos. We was on his ass. Look at the pictures I posted. Pictures don't lie. Well, the picture wasn't a good picture. What you mean it wasn't good? A picture's a picture. I don't give a... Look with your eyes. You can't see I'm bigger and harder than him? Oh, is this the back shot? Shit, I'm complete in every shot. Ain't nothing gonna change if we turn around to the front. I don't get you guys. Maybe you should have went to Charles. You always hollering about I'm self-made. I'm self-made. I don't need no trainer. Well, motherfucker, you look like you need one. If you had one, you probably would have won more shows. You see, y'all? You see how nasty your guy is? He do some coward shit. He the type dude who will leave his fucking family, his wife and his kids standing there if somebody go at him. If somebody want to get ready to fight Sean, he'll run. That's how much of a coward he is. He gonna fight you. First thing he'll say, "Oh, I'll sue you. Put your hands on me." That's Sean.